Okay, here we are. The mid-season break for The Walking Dead Season 9 has officially started. And it's that time of the year where Sunday nights, all the way until February, are absolutely shit. Welcome back to the channel, I'm Dave, and in this video we're going to be speaking about the mid-season trailer for The Walking Dead, the second half, which... this is going to be insane. There is so much to talk about with this. I thought I had a reaction recorded and a long ass discussion for this mid-season trailer on Sunday after the mid-season finale. Turned out that, you know, I didn't hit record. So yeah. But you know, shit happens, I suppose. Not the first time that's happened to me, believe it or not. My dumb ass has done that. But yeah, they showed so much in this that I didn't expect. After that mid-season finale, I was like, okay, I need a bit of a break. I was shocked about Jesus, still am, not over it. And I just remember thinking, I'm not really in the mood to watch the mid-season trailer at the moment. I ended up doing it anyway, like an hour after, and I was just back on that. I want that now. I want the episode now. I did not expect them to show Alpha, Beta, Lydia, and just there's so much, and there's a Michonne flashback too. I think we're getting. There is a lot. Now, this mid-season promo starts off with Aaron, Yumiko, Magna, Michonne, Daryl, a dead Jesus, and Lydia, believe it or not. They have captured Lydia. Now, Lydia is a Whisperer, for those who don't know, and they must capture her during this attack, because we see it in this promo that one of the Whisperers are trying to attack them. They must get out of there and manage to escape with Lydia, which I think that's happened a lot sooner than I thought it would. But, you know, I'm happy about it because we're getting straight into the good stuff. And to be honest, episode 9 doesn't start off really creepy because it looks like they're surrounded. Whisperers charge them, but before they charge them, Whisperers are saying, like, you die now. And it just sounds so creepy. But that scene and the end of the mid-season finale, the atmosphere in that graveyard, what a way to introduce the Whisperers, you know? That is... We've all said it. One way to introduce them is the atmosphere has got to be on point. It's got to be creepy. And even though I hate that they killed Jesus, that was a badass exit. It does suck that it had to be him, but to be honest, the scene was so well done. You can't complain, really. I mean, and also the actor's happy. Tom Payne's happy with that exit. I did read the interview. Tom Payne, who plays Jesus, wasn't happy, like too happy on the show, that he was frustrated with his scenes before and stuff, but he was happy with the exit. Now, it looks like as soon as they get back to the hilltop, they probably foliate him in the cells and they arrange a funeral for Jesus. Yeah, that's gonna be horrible to see. But I'm glad they're actually giving him a send off and stuff, rather than just being like, you know, Jesus died, some little thing here and that's it. He did mean a lot to the hilltop, and Angela Kang did say it will move a lot of characters forward. I mean, in the past 6 years, I mean, he's had this thing with Aaron. It's not a relationship, apparently, it's just friendship and stuff. But he meant a lot to the hilltop, and, you know, he meant a lot to the people there. I'm wondering if Tara's going to send a letter or something to Commonwealth, or wherever Maggie is. You know, I wonder what she thinks about this. I've always had this thing where I thought for a while now, the end of this storyline will probably be Maggie turning up with an army just to save everyone, because this Whisperer stuff it's huge. But, you know, I suppose that discussion's for a whole nother video and whatnot. We also see a shot with the Whisperers looking on at Hilltop, which is from issue 136, titled Found, that issue. When I saw that, I was like, holy shit. I put it on Twitter, I had to, man. I love when they put the comic panels in the show. Always have. I mean, I know the comic hasn't got to be identical, but the show hasn't got to be identical to the comic, especially not now with the changes that they've made. But there are certain... I love it. I love the fact they're still doing those certain shots, you know, from the panels to the big screen. Love it. We have Luke and Alden being watched by a Whisperer, which is pretty damn terrifying. Now, we have a scene in this trailer too with Lydia's talking to Daryl, and she's basically saying to him, you don't belong with these people, like, you belong with us out there, which is very interesting. For Daryl's backstory, like, he's always been that loner character, especially in the past 6 years after Rick's died. He's just isolated himself. He's been out there, and if you go back and watch where Carol and Henry, you know, they go on to his camp, to see him. He has those tanning racks, like, or whatever they're called. He has one of those, and the Whispers have those at their camp in the comic. Is that foreshadow? I think that was. And to be honest, I think that was perfect for this storyline. I do. With Lydia, one of the Whisperers, with her like story, like the Whisperers, they live like animals, and she's abused. I don't know how far they'll go over it in the show with explaining it. It might be a bit different, but I think overall the story will be there for Daryl to kind of care for her. Not as a love interest, okay? Not like that. I believe he'll care for her in that way where he wants someone to protect, I suppose. He'll kind of come to an understanding with her and just see that she's vulnerable. And, man, I think that's where he's going to get this hatred for Alpha and the Whisperers. Because in the comic, it's Negan who has that kind of hatred for them after finding out certain things and he doesn't like it. I think this time it will be Daryl. They're going to remix a bit of that with Daryl's character, which I'm fine with. I think, like I said, Daryl's character for this storyline, it just fits. It just fits this story. I think Daryl's going to shine here. Now, the interesting thing about this is Henry's in the cells at the minute at the hilltop. So that's set up perfectly for Lydia to be, thrown in the cells and, talk to Henry and whatever, and then he'll start caring for her. Now, we also see Daryl going outside to meet Alpha. Alpha's like at the hilltop wanting Lydia back. And, yeah, it looks like they are following the comic quite closely with this one here. I don't think they're going to follow the comic with the Whisperer storyline like exactly. There will be a lot of changes. And I don't just mean with deaths and stuff, I mean with the overall story. And to be honest, I won't have a problem with that because, in my honest opinion, the Whisperer storyline in the comic, for me, in my opinion, I had high expectations, I suppose, for how it ends and whatever. For me, it just seemed to have ended just like that, and I was kind of left there thinking, is that it? Kind of thing. Like, it wasn't atrocious, but I just kind of wanted more. Now, here's the part of the trailer where I lost my shit. This is the part where I was like, okay, I need The Walking Dead back. It's when we saw Beta. Ryan Hurst was cast as Beta, and I was like, okay, what a casting. That's one of the, that's like a dream casting. Like, you would look at potential people to be potential actors to play Beta. His name would be one of those that would come up, and you'd be like, that's never going to happen though, I doubt that's going to happen. And it happened, and I was so excited at the time. But I did not think he would look this good. Holy shit, he looks like an absolute beast. He looks so intimidating, so scary. I know fans who haven't read the comic as well have when they saw this trailer, and even that they've commented on pictures online and stuff, they find him creepy as hell, and like, that's what you need, man. This character is one character that I hope they do change the ending of. That's all I will say. He looks so badass, and it looks like we're going to get a fight scene between him and Daryl, which I'm all for. But this is one thing I will say: Daryl's not getting out of this without a scratch. Hell no. I think this scene, Beta's going to beat his ass. Beta's just going to kick his ass here. It does. I was saying this though, like, he's definitely taking Daryl's knives. They won't make both of them have them. It's just set up for him to take those knives. But something must get in the way here. Otherwise, one of them obviously will die. And I was saying as well, I was thinking earlier on when I was like ready to do this video, like just getting ideas. I wonder where Dog is at this point. Daryl brings Dog everywhere. Had me worried for a bit. I don't think Dog's going to die. It seems too soon. I mean, he could have left the dog at the hilltop, but it's one thing that when I was watching it, I was like, oh man, that's kind of worrying. Yeah, people don't want Dog dead. There's actually a petition out there for The Walking Dead to not kill the dog. I mean, I don't want the dog to die too, but a petition, I don't, nah. It's gonna, things like that are gonna happen on this show, man. I mean, look at Shiva, she died. We're going to get the deaths of animals. But I don't think Dog's going to die this season. It just had me worried when I was watching the scene. I was like, oh man, I wonder where that dog is. And that shot of Beta just standing there, so intimidating. Oh, he just looks so cool. And Greg Nicotero, man, with the makeup and stuff. He killed it here. I really cannot wait for that scene. Another thing I want to talk about with this trailer is the fact that we see a little bit of a flashback, it seems, with Michonne. I mean, she's not got her new style hair. It looks obviously like a flashback. It makes me wonder, like, what the hell has Michonne been... What the hell is she doing? It seems like she's on a rampage and she's just slaughtering. I'm looking forward to that because Angela Kang has said we're going to find out all the questions we've had with the scars and over the past 6 years with the, Hilltop and Alexandria being distant. We're going to find out all of that. So I'm looking forward to it. I wonder if it would be in like flashbacks, but not telling the whole story. There would be some here and there. That would be a pretty cool way of telling it. But you know, we're gonna have to wait and see. Those scars that Daryl and Michonne have, that to me is I've been thinking about that. They've not really give any hints at all. Now we also see the kingdom, the fair's coming along. We have Carol and Ezekiel. Carol at one point says this fair may be our last chance, and then at the same time we have Sadiq trying to convince Michonne to help the kingdom. I think she will come around. She seems, right now she just seems like she's she just wants to focus on Alexandria, like she told Carol. But I think something will change her mind. Something may happen to the kingdom when Michonne blames herself, or something could, because we don't know what happened. Like they may explain that and intertwine them, those flashbacks with the stuff that happens, with Michonne kind of being like, okay, I am going to help Kingdom. Now we also see what seems to be a new character arriving at the Kingdom, and he doesn't really give me good vibes. It looks like he just comes straight out of Red Dead Redemption, and Jerry's looking at him like, who the hell are you? I don't trust you. Doesn't really give me good vibes, if I'm honest. And yeah, I wonder where he's from. This character seems mysterious. It just seems like we're getting so many questions heading into this second half. You know what I mean? Like this just adds to it now. Who the hell is this guy? It is possible that he could be someone from the Hilltop, or someone from Alexandria that we just haven't seen. You know, that he's been there in the background, but they're going to kind of show him now. Could be one of those. And of course, to end the trailer off, we have Negan. Looks to be back at the Sanctuary, and he's doing that whistling thing that he does. I didn't expect that, if I'm honest. I didn't expect him to go back to the Sanctuary. If it is the Sanctuary. It looks like it. But, yeah, I think they're going to completely go a different way with him in this story. Now, no idea really what, but going back to the Sanctuary is something that I wouldn't have bet on. From what we heard, the Sanctuary had gone down. And I just, in my mind, I was like, okay, it's ruins. There's just nothing there but walkers roaming around and stuff. But I wonder if Negan's gone back there for a purpose. Like, if he got something there? I wonder if there's a few saviors still there, because we don't know exactly what's there. I think it's completely empty and there's nothing there but like a few walkers or so. But maybe Negan had something there from before, from way back, that he had stashed away or something. I don't know. It is the only place that Negan really knows, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, that should be interesting. We see Gabriel as well in this trailer, and he looks like he just looks done. I think that's when he finds out that he has left the gate open, which, may I add, for a second time, I completely didn't realise that. People had put comments down saying that's the second time Gabriel's left the gate open, and he did. He left it open at the end of season 5. So yeah, never leave Gabriel in charge of locking up something, because it won't happen. But man, this trailer. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this second half for now. The first half has been solid. Such a good first half, and I think the second half's going to be even better. We have so much coming up, so many answers to our questions. We lost Rick and Jesus in the first half. My two favourite characters. Going into the second half, oh boy, we're going to lose more. We are going to lose more, especially towards the end, man. We're going to lose more. Stuff is coming up that is just going to be crazy. Yeah. And I probably will do more discussion videos leading up to that mid-season premiere, because, you know, we're on a break and there's a lot of stuff we can discuss. A lot of theories out there about the scars and, you know, about where the Whisperer stuff can go. A lot of discussions. So tell me what you think down below in the comments about this second half trailer. I thought it was amazing. I lost my shit at that one part with Beta, but yeah, tell me what you think is coming up and stuff. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave it a like, share it around, and as always, cheers for watching.